No more talk. Time to rock! Let's do it! Woo! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have one word. Dimebag. Pantera. Second word. I have had an absolutely amazing musical career. Like I said in the very beginning of the show, my career has been amazing. But one of the things that I've done is I just refuse to stop. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people think. I do what I want, and I live the life I want because I made it. Yes. Nobody made it for me. Now, that doesn't mean my parents loved me dearly. I had great parents. They've been gone a long time. But my father hated music. He's like, get a real job, like all other dads. But he never said bad things to me when I told him, Dad, I'm going to be a musician. I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I started guitar at 10 years old. 10. Heavy metal! Yeah. At 10 years old, I knew nothing. But I said to myself, I am going to be a professional guitarist and tour the world. That's all I knew. I didn't know how to do it. I just said, this is my life. And I never went off that path. But one of the things that is, out of all the things, I mean, you have no idea, well, maybe you do if you're in a band, to play in a band like Manowar with a singer like Eric Adams and songs that have sold 30, 40 million albums, and you play and you see everyone knows the word. You can't describe the feeling. When I play this stuff, I'm like, man, it's Warriors of the World United. It's everybody's personal power and it is amazing. And so I love it to death, just like I love playing with Roberto and the captain. One of the things that gave me the most joy out of anything is to teach guitar players. There is a reason that these young guitar players are so good from people like me. And because I led the way, I showed everything that I could show. I showed everything. My over-under in the 80s. It took till the 21st century for any guitar player to start doing it. I've been doing the double guitar for 40 years. It's this century they finally said, wow. When I first played the song I'm going to play, No Boundaries, everybody said, all you do is play fast. And then all of a sudden, 30 years later, people listen and go, and I never change. I was like, fuck you. And I didn't care because I write for me, I don't write for you. But I practiced and studied. I have a degree in music. I have a university degree in music theory and composition. It does not make me better than anyone. It doesn't make me a better guitarist or smarter. I studied and I finished. I studied Bach, I studied Beethoven, I studied French Renaissance counterpoint, Josquin de Prez. I know how to notate, all this stuff. And so when I taught guitar, I applied my knowledge of orchestral music to the electric guitar for the first time. Nobody had done this because they didn't have my education. They didn't know what I know about music, studying it my whole life. Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach wrote 2-part inventions, 2-part symphonias, 3-part symphonias to help students. I am not saying I'm Johann Sebastian Bach by any means, but I wrote a song to help students. I did the same thing he did. It is off the video Speed Kills. The song is called No Boundaries. I never thought I would play it for you today. It's not even a normal song, but it works. Here we go. No more talk. Let's do it. Mr. Batio! Thank you very much. I have 2 words. Randy Rhoads. Now, I got to see Ozzy Osbourne in concert with Randy Rhoads, okay? In Chicago. Rudy Sarzo on bass. He is my friend. I'm friends with Rudy now. It was Randy. I had second row seats right here. I was 5 meters from the stage. There was me, a row in front of me, and that pit where the security is, stage. I was right in front of Randy. I'm like, he's a god! He's a god, dude! And I had only met rock stars one time in my life. When I was 18 years old, I won a contest with my band to open up for an unknown band named Kiss. And they played a high school gymnasium. Okay, this is Kiss. They had this album that had just been released called Dress to Kill, where they're in suits and Gene Simmons are like, and I didn't know anything about them, but one of the guys who work with our band, this guy's 2 meters tall, Michael Piper. He went on to be a very big sound man working with Van Halen and all these bands. We are 18, he is 17. He pulls out this record, and now my last name in America is Batio. In Italian, Batio, Michael Angelo Batio. But in America, my grandfather changed it to Batio. So everybody used to call me Batio. And so my friend Piper, Michael, he came up to me with this Kiss album. He goes, Batio, I love these fuckers. And that's all he said. And then we open up for Kiss. Okay, this is a high school. They're not big. The place was packed. It was this far away from when they exploded onto the world. This was like the whole underground new Kiss. This place was packed. The tickets were €3 to get in to see Kiss. $4, €3. And I was, now no phones, no internet. Cameras were this big, hello, I'm going to take a picture. Hold on. Stand still for 60 seconds. And so we were their dinosaurs walked the earth at this time. So I go and I meet, the first one I see is Ace Frehley. And he's got boots on that are like 1.5 meters. Now, I'm 182 centimeters. Not super tall, but not short. So I'm pretty tall comparatively. A lot of people taller, some are small. Ace is like this. I'm like, hello, Ace. He's 3 meters tall. Then I meet Paul Stanley. No makeup on. They were backstage. They didn't care. What am I going to do? No internet, no phone, no camera, nothing. I can't do anything. And they didn't care, and they were backstage without their makeup, but they were in their clothes. They were getting ready to put makeup on. I meet Paul Stanley. I'm like, hello, Paul. Hello. And this song, so that's the only time I met rock stars. So in my brain, I think we are normal people, but rock stars are 3 meters tall. I figured every rock star's a giant among men and women. And so I watch Randy Rhoads on stage. He looks like I don't swear a lot, but he looks like a fucking angel. Okay, this blonde hair, the way he played, just angelic. And then Ozzy picks him up and is carrying him. And Randy's like, Ozzy. And the photograph of Ozzy holding Randy Rhoads with his guitar was filmed at the concert I was at in Chicago. How do I know this? I know the photographer because when I got famous, I talked to him and we talked about the show. So now I have backstage after show passes, okay? So I see this concert. I see Rudy Sarzo playing like this. Ozzy, God bless you! And then I see Randy Rhoads just like an angel, and I'm thinking, They are giants among men and women. And then I go backstage after the show. It is not like meet and greets today. I'm going to do a meet and greet after the show. Anyone who wants a photo, an autograph, we have t-shirts, CDs, all sorts of stuff, I will be there. Well, the meet and greets of the past, backstage was not like that at all. It was just like a bar area, and people would just hang out and chill. So I walk backstage, Ozzy's there, the whole band is there. Everybody's just relaxing because a backstage pass meant you had the right to be there and you were chilling out like everyone else. So I figured, I'm gonna talk to Ozzy. I'm like, hello, Ozzy. He's like, hello, mate. I'm like, oh my God. I say, hello, Rudy. And Rudy starts us like, hello, and he's Cuban, from Cuba, so he has American, Cuban accent in English. And he's like, hello. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I meet Randy Rhoads. I go, hello, Randy. He's this tall. I'm like, what? You're a rock star. You're supposed to be 3 meters tall. Not 1.5 meters tall. And so I was shocked. I had never seen a rock star up close, and he was a little guy, like this tall. I'm like, you were the dude up on stage looking like an angel? You had wings, bro! And so here's what I learned. They're just like us. They write music, they play, but they're just normal people. It didn't make me mad about Randy. It gave me an education. That when I looked at rock stars from that time on, I said, you know, they create great music, but they're just people like you and me. And so I love Randy Rhoads. And I met Randy. I know his family. I know his sister Kathy. I know his brother Kelly. I knew his mother. She passed away, Dolores. And I want to do a tribute to my favorite metal guitarist of all time, Randy Rhoads! Let's do it! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Randy was cool, man. And I want to play one of my songs, and then we have one more song, then we're going to switch to two guitars. This is one of my most progressive prog rock songs. It is called Hands Without Shadows. You cannot headbang to this unless I pass out sheet music to everyone in the audience. Here we go. No more talk. Hands Without Shadows.
Thank you. Thank you very much.